Glasses are all steamed up from breathing in them. Can't see anything. All right, guys, welcome. Hey, it's Steve with the Outdoor Couple. I'm live this morning on Hidden Valley Lake. I'm taking you fishing. I don't know how many questions I'm going to be able to answer. I just want to be able to fish and allow you to see what's going on out here. I just got out here. I've already caught one bass on my second cast. Now I'm going to start working on a limit. So thanks for joining me. Let's go. My first cast over here. So now I'm recording and I'm live, and I'm going to turn the boat so that you guys get a better view. I know you're looking right into the sun. Get that sun out of your eyes. I hope I didn't leave the fish, because there were fish over there. I don't see anything over here yet. The heck is that floating on the water? Oh, there we go. There's fish down here. Just got to get them to bite. Water temperature is 49 degrees right now. And these fish should be active. I think I'm gonna stink my bait up a little bit. It's hard because this bait's so cold. This morning it was 34 degrees when I got out the parking lot. And now it's, oh, I don't know. The water temperature 49. It's got to be upwards of 40, 41 degrees out here. Maybe even warmer. Boy, this thing casts a country mile. I'm trying not to knock my camera in the water. That's going to be important. And I hope you got a good view of what's going on out there. I'm in 22 feet of water. There's some, ooh, it's got bumped. I'm going over stuff. It must be dead weeds. That's exactly what it is. And that may be why the fish are on the other side. So if you guys want to know, I'm fishing a giant Ned by Z-Man. And the reason is that these fish are right on the bottom. I mean, right on the bottom. So I want to be right on the bottom with them. Anyway, it's the first time I've been out on the lake now since September. Not this lake, but any lake. I have not been, I've been duck hunting. I haven't been fishing at all. I see signals that there's fish out here, but I'm not impressed. Anyway, for those of you who are with me right now, thank you for joining me. And I'm trying here to get some action in here. There's definitely fish down there, but they don't seem to be too interested in what I'm serving. Definitely fish there. Maybe I'm fishing too fast. I tend to do that, especially right off the bat. I want to get it in front of a fish right away and have them bite it. They're sluggish this time of year, and I don't want to rush anything. So what I'm doing is I'm just crawling this bait along the bottom, trying to be very slow about it. The bait floats, so its tail sticks straight up. There's a lot of algae on the water here, and the color doesn't look that good. It was better on the other side. I might have to make a move back. I'm gonna fish this for a little while. Move out to deeper water, see what's what. I'm only in 20 feet of water here. There's definitely fish right here. Definitely sitting right on top of fish right here. So the fish I caught earlier was only a couple of pounds, but he was fat. He looked healthy. That's a really good sign for me. I'm glad. When I caught fish out here in September, they look skinny. They were all head, like a post-spawn fish, and now it's way too late for a post-spawn fish. I was thinking that there was maybe a problem with bait in the water for these fish to eat, forage, you know? So, look, they know I went live, so that's why they're not biting. See, these fish they're not stupid. Come on, be on TV, man. Be on TV, baby. I'm gonna let you go anyway. All right, I'm gonna move out a little bit farther. Normally this time of year I fish like 25 feet of water, and it is on like Donkey Kong. It is a little early. I will tell you that the bite typically is between 10 and 1 o'clock. So I'm at 24 feet of water right now. That's kind of what I'm waiting for, is that bite to turn on. And when it turns on, it's amazing how quickly it turns on. Yeah, there's this kind of algae floating on top of the water here. This is a really nice community. For those who have never been up here, Hidden Valley Lake is a 120-acre impoundment, and it's surrounded by, homes. There's 3,000 residents here that live in this community. It's a gated community. This is a private lake. And I don't know if you noticed, but there's no other boats or kayaks on this water right now. And there probably won't be. It's Monday morning. People are gone to work. And so I literally get to fish the lake all to myself. Well, I'm really surprised that I'm just not getting whacked all over the place. That first fish grabbed that bait like it was a free sandwich. And sometimes that's the way it goes. I'm gonna move over this way now. Try to cast this way. Try to keep you guys out of the sun so you can see what's going on. So let me know what you guys are doing today. You know, I'm out fishing. Are you fishing? Are you working? You got the day off? What's going on? So I'm fishing on the bottom now. We call this finesse. I call it boring. But I did bring a crankbait with me, so hopefully that makes the difference. Let me turn this volume up. There you go. Hopefully you can hear me now. Ah, come on, fish. We got people watching and you don't want to cooperate. What's going on? So you can see the sun is shining bright. There's a lot of crap on the water. Now it is on the surface, but there's a lot of it. There's definitely fish here. The graph tells me there's fish here, but it doesn't tell me, what kind they are. So we're gonna move to the other side of this ledge. They are not interested in this bait right here. This is the bait. It's almost that time of the morning to have a cigar. Sometimes that changes my luck. There is definitely fish here. These are definitely bass. So I think today's date's January the 10th or 11th. I'm not sure. I don't want to look at my phone to see because you guys are out there watching me, but I don't know. Anyway, it's Monday. I definitely know it's Monday. I don't want to shoot right over to the other side right now because I know I've caught lots of fish off of this ledge. So it's more like a big flat, and the bass like to move up on here in the wintertime because they can find the bluegill here. I just have to find the bass. Man, it is beautiful out here, I'll tell you that. I don't know how many of you are watching, but thank you for joining me today. I appreciate that. I am recording this into a video in case big things happen. Oh, look, I burnt myself. Wow, it's like a blowtorch. I just seen a big signal under here. Like a big fish. Like a very big fish. Just doesn't seem like they want this bait. I don't know why. We're gonna try a different bait. Similar but different. I can't see without glasses, so I'm gonna put them on for a second. We got 40 of you in here, huh? Awesome. Awesome. Well, welcome aboard. This is my kayak. I'm out in Hidden Valley Lake, and I'm bass fishing. And so far, I caught one. Otherwise, it's been pretty slow. The fish just don't seem to be on the bite. I'm sitting in 28 feet of water. Quite honestly, I'm surprised. All right, let's move down the shelf here. Boy, oh boy, I'm not feeling it yet. Fish are there, and nothing's biting. Come on, fish. At least I got bit on the other side, but I just think it's a little early. For those of you watching right now who have subscribed to my channel, thank you very much for being part of this journey. I appreciate you being there. I really do. So does Brenda. We appreciate all of you. And thank you so much for, your support and your recognition and acknowledgement. This is not easy work that we do, but it's fun work. I've never enjoyed working so much as I do on this channel. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Now, if we could only catch a fish, right? I did bring a drop shot with me, and I'm not afraid to use it either. So if these baits don't attract a bite, I'm going to continue switching up. I brought a rod with a crankbait on it too, just in case the water temperature is almost 50 degrees right now. Come on now. I can see on my graph, and they're just not interested. I'm gonna try a drop shot here. See if that makes a difference. Y'all want me to switch to a drop shot? Let's do it. In the weather like this, it feels like it's pre-spawn weather. Definitely not winter weather. Okay. All right. Sometimes they just want the drop shot, and I don't know why necessarily, except that if there's stuff that's just hovering off the bottom, they might not be able to see that bait. All right, let's go this way. All right, first cast of drop shot. Huh. It just feels like there's stuff on the bottom that that weight's going over, and I don't actually know what it might be, but dead debris. If that's the case, these fish aren't going to be here. They're here, but they may not just be biting, you know. Oh, I got bit. There we go. I'm hooked up. This feels like a pretty decent fish. There you go. He's not a big one, but we caught a fish, right? Whoa. Get him slack. Come here, bass. All right. He's in the net. He's a little fella. Put my glasses on. Anyway, there he is right there. You know, pound and a half. He's like 14 inches long. That's not why we came out here. We came out here for the big boys. Come on. There we go. We got that out. Not a problem. There you go. There you go. We got another little one. But he's healthy. I'm gonna let him go now. There he goes. He's out. He is healthy. But we didn't come out here for these little guys, did we? No, we came out here to catch Godzilla. get these glasses away. I got it wrapped up around my rod tip. Only fishing tackle gets messed up like this, folks. Imagine if life got messed up this quickly. Man, what a nightmare. I mean, it just amazes me how fast fishing line and hooks and stuff just absolutely just in a knot. Okay, 2 little fish. That's not happening. Let's go see if we can make it happen here. Should I just go out straight out ahead of me here? Why not, huh? Let's see what's out that way. I mean, it's all fishing in the blind anyway. Some of you guys might be wondering if I use forward-facing sonar, and the answer is no, I don't. Oh, I had a fish on there and didn't know it. He didn't know it either. Son of a gun. Well, it's the drop shot they want. I'm going to give it to them. I did not know that fish was on there. Never saw or felt the bite at all. Because I'm playing with the cigar too. This is why I'll come out with 3 or 4 different types of baits, because, you know, you never know. Are you guys having fun yet? Morning. Here we go. Let's catch something of size here. They're definitely on this bait. We got to stick something of size here, don't we? The biggest fish I've caught here is 10.5 pounds. I've caught a lot of 8s, 9s, 7s, 6s, and so many 5s I can't remember, but 10.5 was definitely my biggest fish on this lake. Should just dead stick it. I see fish down there. These fish get tight-lipped so quick. Boy, it warmed up. I thought I was going to be really cold, and when I left the house, it was 34 degrees. And I'm telling you what, it's supposed to be 60, 61 today at the high, and it feels like it's already 61. Ooh, I just got bit. Come on. He dropped it. I just got bit right there, and he dropped it. The bite is so subtle right now, it's hard to even feel it. And I haven't been fishing for months, so sometimes I'm gonna miss them. I don't feel my bait at all. Some pick it up. Yep, something did pick it up. Not a big one, but something. Oh my God, it's a dink. It's a dink. I'm not gonna net this thing. What the heck are you doing? Grabbing that bait. Look at that. Looks like a cigar. What the heck was that? The bass I'm after would eat that fish. I think I'm in too close. I'm gonna move out to a little deeper water. That fish isn't gonna be where big fish reside. Go out here about another 20 yards or so. Little dinky fish. There's a bigger signal right there. Looks like a big fish coming in to eat that little fish. It's just a perfect day out here. Well, you guys aren't going to hang out here for two little fish, are you? I want to see how many of you are actually out there. $15 of you. Well, 15's better than none. I'm going to catch a big one. Stick around. It's going to happen. What the heck is going on out there? There we go. There it is. I told you it was going to happen. I told you. This is a better fish. I don't think he's giant, but he's definitely a better fish. There he is. Okay. Well, he's definitely not a giant. But he's bigger than that last one. He's also skinnier. There he is right there. Just maybe 1.75 pounds? And he looks like he's just skinny. They're not eating. Okay, baby. There you go. Anyway, that's what I'm doing out here today, folks. And I want to thank you for kind of coming on to my live channel and watching me do what I'm doing. I'm going to be out here for a few more hours. And I'm sure you guys have better things to do than to watch me just catch a bunch of little fish. So, wow, what the heck happened here? There we go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go one more cast for you, and then I'm going to bid adieu. I don't want to play with little fish. I want the big boys. Well, there's 22 of you guys now. That's great. Thanks for being here. Here I am, right here. Hello, it's Steve. I'm on Hidden Valley Lake. I'm catching bass. I think I've caught 3, but they're all small so far. You know, I think the biggest one was about that one I just caught, 1.75, which is terrible for here. Let's move out a little deeper water. Oh, there's something suspended right there. They start doing that, they're chasing bait. My glasses are fogging up here. Do you guys want me to continue, or are you seen enough? Let me see what your reaction is. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to hold this camera at an angle so you can see what's going on when I hook up. I hope that's working out. Let me know. Do you want me to keep going, or do you want me to just end the live thing right now? All right, we're gonna make a move. Let's move over this way. So this kayak's a native watercraft, and it's the Slayer Max 12-footer. And as you can see, this propel unit here moves this boat along quite well. Very, very maneuverable. Go forward and reverse. I don't see any fish over here on the graph, but even on a lake like Hidden Valley, it's not a guarantee. There's no guarantees for fishing. Oh, that was a bite. He's still on it. Oh, shit. He was on there. I don't know what the heck I'm grabbing. But that sure felt like a bite. I think there's just a bunch of dead weeds over here. That's what I'm pulling on. I can feel them. coming over weeds or something. Yeah. Shallow. This is a shallow reef right here. You guys have a good view of what's going on here? There you go. That looks better. This lake here is like really not famous, but people in Lake County know about this lake because of the huge bass that have been in here. These fish are all Florida strain largemouth that the Fish and Game put in here. And this was a brood lake, so they would come and get these fish and take them to Clear Lake and Berryessa, and that's how Berryessa and Clear Lake were stocked with fish, right out of here. So every time somebody catches a bass over at Clear Lake, they're literally catching one of our fish. I'm not seeing anything over here. I'm gonna move across the lake. I might as well go back to whence I came, because the action doesn't seem to be turning on here. So let's do it. Now I guess you'll just stay out here with me. You know what? I've decided you're gonna fish with me all day. As long as I'm gonna be out here, which is, a couple more hours. So stick around. I'll head over right at this direction here. I'm moving this boat at just over 3 miles an hour and doing it with ease. I mean, you could see I'm hardly pedaling here, and we're moving right along. Hey, I want to make a big shout out to Sophia and Joey. Yo, I hope you're with me this morning. I can't see the screen, so I'm figuring that you're either with me or you're still sleeping. Anyway, leave a comment if you're there. Let me know that you were here. I'll check it out. Let's get out on this hump here. starting to come up now. That was a pretty good ledge. Came up from 60 feet to 45 feet. That's a little deeper than we want to be. Now it's coming back up again. 42, 41, 40. $32, $31, 30 feet. It's got to be putting us right up on top. And there's fish laying up there, right on top of this thing. This is a big underwater hump here. And boy, I used to catch some big fish out here. There's a big signal right there. There we go. There's fish right here below me. 30 feet of water. Gotta go to the net. I have caught lots of big fish off of here. My question is, are there still big fish out here? Have they been lost to, you know, Otters, have the otters eaten all the big fish? Have people been catching them and taking them? I don't know. I don't know the condition of the fishery anymore, but I definitely have fish down there looking at my bait right now. It's like spring out here. I'm only going to do this for a little while longer, then I'm going to go to a crankbait. See if I can't find fish swimming around looking for bait. Huh. Let's go try that. We'll put this on the bottom stuff away. Play with a crankbait. Okay, let's move in a little closer and see if we can't get some of these fish over here, and if they're coming up in for a bait or even pre-spawn. The water's over 50 degrees right now at the surface, and I'm seeing more and more fish suspended on the graph, which means that these fish are actually moving. Normally this time of year, they're literally just hugging the bottom. So we'll see what's going on out here. The weeds are all gone, which is great. Just have to find the fish. That's the way it is every year. Got to find where they're at. $21. Wow. I don't know, man. What the hell is going on over there?